Yo guys, what is going on? So bringing back another Madden 22 rebuild. Today we're rebuilding the Cleveland Browns, and this is going to be one of those kind of what if type scenarios again, fantasy type rebuild I guess, but more of a what if. And this is going to be the future after Baker Mayfield. Today in this video we're going to be trying Baker. Now whether this is a what if type rebuild, we are going to be starting at week 15. I'm going to be forcing the wins that I have to because Madden still hasn't updated when like the game ends. They haven't updated anything, so we're gonna be forcing the wins and losses. And yeah, injuries are off though for this rebuild. I've decided to invest in turning injuries off, and yeah, I'll see you guys after I force those wins and everything. And we already lost connection. Wow, that's a record time. So before we get into the actual team, here's the contracts that I've offered and people have signed. I'm offering David Njoku a contract. I actually re-signed Ronnie Harrison. I offered Anthony Walker a contract. I also offered Malik McDowell. Why did I say McDowell a contract? And I also re-signed the punter. And that's probably the only contracts I'm handing out here. I'm not too concerned with losing Jadeveon Clowney because I am going to be trading Baker in the offseason. So it's not going to be that big of a deal for me. I can get a different player. I'm actually thinking of a player right now that I could get, and that would be actually a sick pickup for me. But yeah, here's the team. Jarvis Landry is easily the best receiver on this team. He's 28 and only an 8th over. We have to do something about that. The line is fine. This line's perfectly fine. Maybe like, why is whatever. The line's perfectly fine. Tight end's fine. I need to work on receiver. Running back. This is an insane running back core. Let me just generate best lineup because it wasn't showing everything. Okay. So I'm letting Dearness Johnson go this season too in the offseason. I'm not going to pay him. Dennis People-Jones has been good from what I remember. He's also really young. He will be progressing on this team, hopefully. I do know of a receiver that's most likely always in free agency in the offseason, so we should be fine with that. The receiver that I'm thinking of, I don't know if you guys are thinking of who I'm thinking. Defense is fine. This defense should be good. Tight ends, not tight ends. Defensive tackle is good. You have Myles Garrett, one of the best defensive players right now. This will have to be filled, and like I said, I have a really big idea for that. Like, look at this corner group. Like, all star developments. Strong safety, you got 2 star development players there. Like, almost everyone on this defense other than middle linebacker and outside linebacker and defensive tackle too have a development trait. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't watched this team a bunch this year. They haven't really been on, and when they are, it's so rough to watch Baker play. But this team should be good. Baker's gonna be gone. Now, I don't think Baker's like the worst quarterback ever. I don't want to get on like the Baker Mayfield hate train or anything. He's just been bad this year, and he's not, I don't think he's what people thought he was, and he might do a lot better with whatever team he goes to. But if the Browns get rid of him this year, I don't know, man. They were apparently reports that he's keeping him, but I'll see you guys in the playoffs. I'll talk more about that then. The Bengals actually did not make the playoffs in Sim. That's interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna add the draft class in. I think we should have like a decent pick this year. Should have like a middle of the pack pick. I'll see what the mock drafts say for what we should pick. I'll probably end up picking, like, it really depends, but I'll probably end up picking like receiver, or I could take a quarterback here because I do not have an answer for quarterback yet, and most of these quarterbacks are there around that time, middle. They're also in the 2nd round, so I don't know. We'll most likely end up with like Carson Strong or Desmond Ridder. We could keep Desmond Ridder in Ohio if we wanted to, but I don't think that's a good idea. We'll most likely just kind of roll on one of these quarterbacks and see how it goes. I don't think it'll go well for us though. We could also go receiver. Football, the college football championship was yesterday. This was probably going up like Saturday. I probably already uploaded the Bears rebuild. And yeah, the George Pickens had a really good game. Jameson Williams got hurt though. You hate to see it, dude. He was one of the best receivers in the class, and now he's hurt. Most likely an ACL tear is what I'm pretty sure I heard. It looks really bad. Just hopefully he gets a speedy recovery. You hate to see a top prospect get hurt, and you want a better bonus. Anthony Walker, who the fuck do you think you are? I will let you walk. You hate to see someone who's like good, projected to go high in one of these drafts, get hurt like that, especially in the last game of the season. But it's football, it happens. I'm not re-signing Clowney, especially not for 2 years. Anthony Walker's still being difficult for whatever reason, so I guess I'll just re-sign him during off-season. Right now we pick at 15, so it's really literally like the middle of the draft class. We literally land like right in the middle basically. So, you know, we'll see what happens with that. The Super Bowl was the Cowboys and the Titans. This could happen in real life, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. I forgot to look at the stats, by the way. I don't think we had any decent stats. Myles Garrett led the league in sacks, though, I guess. We were 17th offense, and what was our defense? 10th. We did have a better defense than we did offense, not surprising. Baker was out for a lot of games. Touchdown ratio isn't exactly good. 3,500 yards. I mean, Case Keenum played in 2 games, I think. Played in 1? Did he only play in 1? He threw the ball 48 times. I was sworn he played in more than 1 game. Anyways, Nick Chubb had 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns. Kareem Hunt, 490 yards, 8 touchdowns. Someone I'm going to try to get going is these two running more often, like switching out with each other. Jarvis Landry, 650 yards, 1 touchdown. He only played 13 games, so he was out. Looks like a lot of these receivers were out. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 553 yards, 5 touchdowns. Austin Hooper, 6 touchdowns, 500 yards. Njoku, 442 yards, 3 touchdowns. Anthony Walker had 94 tackles. Myles Garrett had 20 tackles for a loss, 17.5 sacks. Jadeveon Clowney had 15 tackles for a loss. Troy Hill had 10. Malik McDowell had 10. Myles Garrett had 17.5 sacks, like I said. Jadeveon Clowney had 6.5. Malik McDowell had 6. And then it drops off from there. Denzel Ward had 4 interceptions. John Johnson had 3. Greg Newsome had 2. Malcolm Smith had 2. All these people had 1. We win any awards. The only person I could see winning an award would be Myles Garrett. He did not. TJ Watt won it. So we shouldn't have anything. So we're gonna go ahead and simulate to off season. We're on off season. We're gonna simulate to re-sign players. Resign them, and then after we resign, we only have like 1 player to resign. It's Anthony Walker. After we resign him, Baker's gone. At 15, or wait, no, we don't have 15. We have 13. So we went up. They have us being Mitchell Agude. You know, I could take a linebacker. I don't think I'll take quarterback in the first round, even though like it looks like some of the good I don't think I'll take quarterback first round. I don't know if I said that, but yeah, it looks like a lot of the good quarterbacks are gonna be gone. If not, we could always trade for one. I just don't know how it's gonna go, man. This is a risky rebuild to do. We're trading Baker away with no promise of having a good quarterback at the draft. He wants more money. I'll give you a little bit more, man. God, he took a bag from me. Now, next week, we should be able to trade Baker, which should free up some money, hopefully. Also might not because of when we're trading him. So the trade I'm thinking of, right, is pretty interesting one, right? I think you guys know where this is going. I want that edge rusher. You know, we could also try steal that pick. No, I don't want Montez Sweat. I want Chase Young. Now, I don't know how easily this would go by, but can I get like a second too? They took it. You can really trade a quarterback for anything. So we have brought Chase Young to this team for Baker Mayfield, and we got their second round pick out of it. So it's great. And I might go ahead and trade those second round picks and try to get something in the first for it, so we can guarantee that quarterback. But I don't think I will. A lot of players fall in this draft. We're just gonna see. We have 22 million, almost 23 million. And is he here? He is. We're gonna try to sign Devontae Adams. 98 overall. We need him on this team right now. We could bring OBJ back if we want to. That'd be funny, bringing him back right after getting rid of him. I'm gonna offer a kicker contract. I'm not gonna bid for anyone. I'm gonna drop down this Devontae Adams money a little bit more. Because I'm just scared that he's gonna eat up like all of our contract money in the future if I don't. If I need to raise it back up, I will. I want Devontae on this team. Case Keenum, Devontae Adams combo is kind of dangerous, and I don't think the league will be able to stop it. So Blankenship signed. And I need to go offer him more money because I'm sure someone outbid us for whatever reason. Yep, Texans really want him. I'm telling you, Davis Mills is not going to be the quarterback leading Devontae Adams. Okay, we got Devontae. I kind of went like way out of it to get him. But it's fine. It's fine, right? We're going to simulate to the draft now. So we pick up 15 here. Or not 15, 13, my bad. We do still have Aiden Hutchinson still here. No, bro. They're making me pick. Aiden Hutchinson's like one of the best players in this class. I'm picking Aiden Hutchinson, dude. There's no way. He dropped to us. I'm not gonna pass on him. There's no way I was passing up on Aiden Hutchinson. That's dumb. Why would I do that? It's gonna be the best set of defense ever. Behind a pretty lackluster offense, but who's gonna be our quarterback? Because this has to be a quarterback pick. I guess we could pick in like literally 2 picks for quarterback. Drake London's here. Who do we have left at quarterback? Probably gonna be Carson Strong. He's actually, his draft stock is raised for whatever reason. We are one of his top fit. He just seems like he's super fast. I haven't personally watched Desmond Ridder. I think I've watched him like once. But I also haven't watched Carson Strong. We're also one of his top picks. He looks like he has a better arm, and that's kind of what I care about. I wish we actually knew his throw accuracy. We are gonna pick who was it? Who was here at top? We're gonna take Drake London here. We're one of his top picks in development. Should be great. We basically have our receiving core set now. This team really only need a few things. So now we have to make the biggest decision of our lives in deciding which quarterback to take here. Because there's Carson Strong, who looks like he has good arm, right? I think we're gonna take. This is so difficult. I definitely don't want Kenny Pickett. I'm not even looking at Phil. It's definitely Desmond Ridder or him. We're gonna take Carson Strong here. Did a little research. He's normal development. That's not good. Okay. We'll deal with it though. Like, what's the worst that could happen? It could suck. That's the worst thing. We're keeping him in Ohio though. We didn't want Desmond Ridder to have to leave Ohio. He's just moving from Cincinnati to Cleveland, and we have Phil here still. Another quarterback. I'm not taking it. Obviously. I could take George Pickens. I was talking about him earlier. I'm gonna take I think I'll take Damone Clark here if he's good. I'll look at him because like I said, I do need middle linebacker. Anthony Walker is like the weakest player on our defense right now. He looks good. There's no reason for me not to take him. I'm just gonna take him. Normal development. Oh well. Now I have no reason to do this. What I'm about to do. Do I take another running back just because like our running back core isn't good enough already? I don't really know what to pick. I'm kind of like, I don't feel like we have a lot that we need to worry on. And considering this is a no injury rebuild, I don't really have to worry about it. So like same thing with line, I don't got to worry about it. I think I'll take Jaleel Billingsley from Alabama, just to have more tight ends. I don't know why. I just want more tight ends. So I gave the Jets the rest of our draft picks basically, but they're a third next year. I just not really much I need, and draft class is strong. This one is strong to start off with, but especially when I don't need depth at position, it gets useless. And next year we could use that 3rd round draft pick. I did just kind of throw it away. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of got bored of this draft. I'm getting bored of it. I've used this draft class so many times, and I'm gonna quit using the draft class unless it's realistic. My bad. Anyways, no, that's not what I wanted to do. We're gonna look at the draft recap and see how it's looking. Aiden Hutchinson's a 79 overall. This is exactly what I expected, basically. Why is his overall down with Mark? Do you not want to come to the great city of Cleveland? So we obviously hit for him. Drake London, obviously. I'm not liking what I just saw a second ago, by the way. He should instantly be able to come in. How does he already have captain? Desmond Ridder, 64 overall. Do I even give him a chance? I don't know, man. Damone Clark was my. This was still in the 3rd round when I picked him. He's decent. He's down by 3 with morale. And then we have Jaleel Billingsley. He was my last actual pick. He's also down with morale. So anyone who got drafted by us just went down in morale. Dude, what the hell? The Cleveland's not that bad. We were like literally some of these teams' top fits too, and they were still hating on us. So as of right now, Case Keenum is actually higher overall still than Desmond Ridder. Obviously, I'm gonna start him over, but that's just kind of funny to me. That he's higher overall. Team looks good. The defense is what I need to fix up here, though. And I just realized Owusu Koroma got superstar, so that's great. You know what I could also do that I just thought of? I could honestly move Myles Garrett into defensive tackle. He is closer than Chase Young or Aiden Hutchinson was. And then I can just move them to end. Because I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave for 1 year, see how it does. If not, I'll switch it up. I'm spending too much time on this because I also have to worry about quarterback. Because I'm not starting them this year. If you think Desmond Ridder is starting this year, you've lost your damn mind. I would rather take a shitty backup, if there is one, than this. So hear me out, right? I throw Tyrod Taylor in, and he just so happens to be the greatest. He makes Desmond Ridder become the greatest ever. I'm not taking any of them. I'll start Desmond Ridder. Worst happens, he has the worst rookie season ever, and we take someone next year, which will probably happen anyways, or he has a great rookie season and he proves us all wrong. But Case Keenum is definitely not starting. I want to see. I'm gonna look through the rosters. Oh no, I can't. I guess I should have looked to see how well how good Carson Strong was, but I didn't. So we're gonna head to midseason. I'll see you guys then. At midseason, we are 4-3. This division right now is so competitive. We just blew out the Patriots, by the way. How's defense looking? Or how is just the team looking? I don't see any of us in here. Just want to kind of see how Desmond Ridder's doing. Could be worse. We have the 6th offense and the 25th defense. This is not how this was supposed to go. It was supposed to be that we have like a horrible offense and a great defense. We have a weekly award here. Considering we put up 35 points, it's either going to be Nick or it's going to be Desmond. Desmond Ridder's actually playing well. Okay. No development trait, though. Fine. He has Devontae Adams as a receiver, so he better be doing well. We're going to... I don't really think there's anything to look at. I guess we could look to see how Aiden Hutchinson has his development trait yet. Drake London doesn't have his development trait yet. I don't know why. Desmond Ridder's up several overall. I don't know if you guys remember, but he was lower than Case Keenum at 65. He was 64, and he's up to a 67. Still putting up good numbers. Aiden Hutchinson does not have his development trait yet. He's barely playing at all. He's only been in there for 200 snaps. Why? I want to see. I'm gonna go switch some stuff, and I'll be back. I just want to see how this pans out if I switch Myles Garrett to defensive tackle and Aiden Hutchinson to right end. So there we go. Myles Garrett is now defensive tackle, and he did get put in at rush defensive tackle for nickel and dime, which is kind of what I want. I want this to look more like this instead of like it looked earlier with who was the original rush D tackle? McDowell. Wanted it to be Myles Garrett rushing D tackle, so I like this a lot better. So I'll see you guys in the playoffs, hopefully. Let's see. Hopefully we can make it. Really hope so. We made it in at 12-5 along with the Ravens. Wow. We were competitive this year. We got the 6th seed though. How many teams went 12-5? I guess actually division leaders would have 1 through 4. So even if we went 12-5, it would still be a low seed. This is very interesting. Still, Jets went 9-8. I want to see our stats. Did we have anyone? Nick Chubb was 2nd in rushing yards with 1,700, 8 touchdowns. We have anyone in sack leaders? What about interceptions? No one in there. I'm gonna look at the stats, see how we ranked, see if our defense got better. Our offense was 13th, so we actually dropped a little bit. What about our defense? Our defense was 27th. We didn't play that well. Why was Case Keenum in at all for anything? Desmond Ridder. Or not Riddler, Desmond Ridder, 3,500 yard, 37 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. That's really not that bad for a rookie year. Also considering he had no development trait. He's up to a 70 overall with morale. If he won defense or offensive rookie of the year, he has to go up in dev trait, like, right? 1,700 yards, for Nick Chubb, 18 touchdowns. Kareem Hunt had almost 800 yards, 13. Desmond Ritter had also 126 yards. Devontae Adams had 1,000 yards, 13 touchdowns. Jarvis Landry had 926, 6 touchdowns. Drake London's first year, 603, 3 touchdowns. Austin Hooper had 8 touchdowns, 590 yards. Kareem Hunt also had a lot of yards, I saw. Defense, Wusu, 124 tackles. We get to the tackles for loss. Myles Garrett, 17. Chase Young had 11. McDowell had 11. I'm hoping Aiden Hutchinson's up here in sacks. He is. He kind of had an overwhelming year, though. Myles Garrett, 18 sacks. Chase Young had 10. Great first year for him. Aiden Hutchinson had 4.5. And then kind of drops down from there. These two are a dangerous duo. John Johnson had 4 interceptions. Grant Delpit had 3. Ronnie Harrison had 3. Denzel Ward had 3. Greg Newsome had 2. They played the defense, like the secondary, played so well. Oh my god. How are we ranked so low? Is it because we did give up a bunch of yards, I guess? Let's see yearly awards. No Browns. Coach of the year? We're never going to get Coach of the year while playing as a coach. I just know it, man. Oh, we're down 10. Defensive player of the year goes to Myles Garrett. Offensive rookie of the year goes to Desmond Ritter. Defensive rookie of the year, Aiden Hutchinson's not on here at all. This is so odd. But we did get offensive rookie of the year. Won it over Matt Corral. Won NFC offensive rookie. Yeah, Malik Willis is probably going to win it overall. Just because that's how Madden works. Malik Willis in this draft class is really good, especially when he goes to the Lions for whatever reason. Spencer Rattler's first year, he had 5,000 yards. The question is not, right, can we make it to the playoffs? Can we win in the playoffs with a rookie quarterback we drafted in the 2nd round? Yes, we can. We beat him 24-9. Now the question is, can we beat another quarterback who had a good rookie year? A good second year too, just can't make the playoffs. Can we beat Justin Herbert and the Chargers? We couldn't. 28-10. We're a better team though. Like 27 offense, 86 defense. We're an 86 overall team. I want to see weekly awards. Probably a defensive player. Did well. Yep. Korma. Justin Herbert just played too well. We couldn't stop him. He threw 6 incompletions the whole game, and our offense just didn't play well enough. Now the question is, going into season 2, do I keep Desmond Ritter and let him develop because he played well? I don't know why he doesn't have a dev trade, but we could keep him on this team. It's not like his workload is super high. His deep accuracy does concern me, but he's kind of dangerous at running. Like his ability to run makes him dangerous. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Aiden Hutchinson only has star development. That's such an L. But I think I'm going to keep this going into season 2. And we'll look for linebacker in the draft since we'll have a bad pick. Ooh, we have some people to sign. I think Kareem Hunt's going to have to be let go. I don't think he's worth keeping on the team, if I'm being honest. Nothing against him. He's 28. Star development. Same thing with Jarvis Landry. Bring back these linemen who are older, but that's probably it as far as like older players that I'll bring back. I don't have the money to give him this contract, nor would I give him the contract even if I had the money. I think Kareem Hunt's a good running back. I think he could literally, like, he's one of those running back, the backup running backs that could easily be a starter somewhere. It's just not worth it to me to try to re-sign him because Nick Chubb is already getting a majority of the workload. We could throw anyone behind Nick Chubb, really, and be doing well. Kareem Hunt deserves a start somewhere, I feel like, too. What does our mock draft have us taking? Where are we picking at, and what are we supposed to be taking? They got 27, and they have us taking a running back. We're not taking Tyler Woodson. Most likely taking linebacker here. According to this, Taj Adams and Ramon Chaney are still going to be here, so that'll probably be what I take. No disrespect to running backs, right? I think running back is like a really difficult position for people to play, and people talk like a lot about running backs falling off, but whenever they're getting like, they go through as much wear and tear as they do, obviously they're going to get injured and they're going to regress really quickly. But I'm just double checking to make sure there's no one here I want to resign. With how much they take, like they play like they're fine, man. Like I still don't think I should pick one in the first round. Just not like, especially for the Browns, not something I need. For Steelers thing, I guess that one made sense to take Najee. We don't even have money. I don't even want to look for agency. Najee made sense. Najee got a majority of the workload this season too, so it makes even more sense for them to have taken him. But like, look how Saquon turned out. It's just too big of a risk for teams to take, I feel like. Still think running back's one of the most talented positions in the NFL. Obviously, like, all of the positions have to be really talented, really athletic to make it in the NFL at those positions. Running back, though, they take a lot of wear and tear. Okay, I want to see what happens with this pick. How the Bills did so bad that they got the first pick is whatever. But who do they take? They take a quarterback, right? See, why does Madden have this game be like this? The Bills aren't going to take quarterback at 1. They aren't going to take like a quarterback ever unless they're in deeper rounds to be a backup. It just doesn't make sense why this game does that. That quarterback could have fallen to us. And there's a lot of running backs here. I just mentioned not taking the running back because I'm not. I'm going to take Taj Adams here out of Virginia. Looks really good, strong, fast. Ran a 4.50. Good coverage. We'll take him. Normal development. Love it. You know, what's funny is we do need another receiver because Jarvis Landry just left. And it looks like one fell to us where his top fits. Jamie Pete. Really, he looks really talented, actually. Pretty strong. Seems really athletic. Decent speed. We're going to take him. Oh, normal development. Loving it. Is there any hidden developments in this class? They're far gone by now. Oh, thank God this Jets pick got me this. I'm going to see if I can trade this for like a second round pick. If not, I indeed cannot trade that. I will trade for the Seahawks one coming up next year. This is going to be a pick that I just keep trading away every year until something good comes out of it. Eventually, I'll get low enough to where I can trade down to a first, guarantee. What do I want here? Now would be a time I would take a running back. And look, we have one out of Wake Forest. Otis Thomas, are you good? He's 5'8". What as hell? Pretty fast. Ran a 4.37 on his pro day. I think I'm gonna take him. Normal development again. We just need another running back though. I want someone to sit behind Chubb. Right here, I might take linebacker. Really, because that's also a position of need. We have Ricky Winters here. Out. Where is he out of? North Carolina State. Oh, wow. Okay. He's actually really good. I'm going to take him. Normal development. Tell me why he looks so good and yet he's hidden development. Or he's not hidden development. He's normal development. Why? And if you guys have seen the past few rebuilds, 5 is the last round I draft in. Really? I just take another linebacker here. Donald Radley. He looks good. Not going to be good though. Normal development. Okay. You know what? I'll just go fuck myself. I'm gonna forward to the end of the draft. Oh boy, this could be worse. I thought it was gonna be worse a lot. Actually, Taj Adams is a 71 overall. He's down with Ruth Morale. People just do not like coming to Cleveland. Like, fuck me. Why do people hate Cleveland so much? Jamie Pete's actually a 72 overall. That's pretty good. He'll be like 4th running or 4th receiver. Otis Thomas. Down with morale, of course, because everyone fucking hates Cleveland. And he looks decent. He's just going to be sitting behind him his whole career. And both the linebackers we picked are ass. Because of course they are. This is the team going into season 2. Desmond Ridder could be better, honestly. But it is what it is. I think he'll be fine. Doesn't have Jarvis Landry this year. But Drake London is up to an 80 overall. And then we have Donovan Peoples-Jones. And then we have Jamie Pete now coming in. So this team should be fine. If this motherfucker's down to a 66 overall. Who is Clark? Oh, Damone Clark, the middle linebacker? I mean, I could start Damone Clark, but if this guy's a 66 overall, right? How old is he? 24. Right, he's not getting a development trade. I'm gonna give Winters some reps. I'm gonna put Tony Fields down there. I don't know who Tony Fields is. He could be good in real life. I don't know. And same thing with Taj Adams. I'll move him up to. He might get some reps if these guys get tired. This is what I'm hoping happens. I'm hoping these guys play well. I really want to see Aiden Hutchinson take a jump this season. And Chase Young and Myles Garrett should just play well like always. Yeah, so everything looks fine. Did they take away my man's development trait? How does a punter even lose development trait? That's crazy. We're gonna simulate to mid-season, see how the team is, and I'll see you guys all then. Mid-season, we are 5-1. Ravens and Steelers are both 5-2. Wow. Baker's actually thriving. Where'd Baker even go? Okay, that's odd. Davion Clowney's also thriving. Everyone just needs to leave Cleveland and they're fine. Maybe that's why everyone's morale goes down when they go Cleveland. Like, they leave and they're fine. Desmond Ritter's having an odd season. Defense is insane, like they should have been. Desmond Ritter's kind of just like there. He's not gonna be like MVP level. He's just there to hand the ball off and occasionally throw. Chase Young definitely getting re-signed. No doubt about it. Is gonna take up a bunch of. He wants more money. Okay, that's already gonna take up a bunch of money. Who else do we have to re-sign? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so we have some big contracts to sign. We're gonna see if Donovan Peoples-Jones wants to come back yet. No, he's not gonna ask for more money. You see, Chase Young, he just appreciates that he gets any position play. I will give Delpit a contract. I don't even think he's starting. Ronnie Harrison's starting over him. I'm not giving Austin Hooper a contract. He's 28. He wants 4 years. I will give Jedrick Wills a big contract because he's young and he's a lineman. He's good overall. John Johnson was 4 years and he's 30. He's 27. Okay, he re-signed. So only person we have to re-sign now is Chase Young. And I'll do that, like, I'll just simulate to next week and do it. And we'll also be able to see if we can beat the Steelers, how good this defense is. I don't even know who the Steelers quarterback is. We did beat the Steelers. Even with how good the Steelers have been this season from the looks of it, our defense is just like overbearing and holds everyone. Looks like, hopefully. Considering that defense was actually pretty weak last year, I would hope. You want more money there. There you go. Okay, we got all of our star players back. That's all I wanted. We have Jacoby Brissett signed. I don't know why. But that's interesting. I will see you guys at the playoffs. And hopefully we hold that. Maybe we only lose one game whole season. We got in the playoffs at 13-4, and we didn't get a bye. Are you serious, dude? At least we won the division this time. Chiefs somehow did better than us. And we have the 2 seed playing the Ravens. It looks like the AFC North has been really competitive in this rebuild. Looks like Steelers might have been the only team that didn't make it. I didn't really look through there. Nick Chubb led the league in rushing yards. Ezekiel Elliott had 26 rushing touchdowns. Did we have anyone else leading with anything? Doesn't look like. Desmond Ridder probably had like a really average year. Don't need him to do much. We had 10th offense. What was our defense? What was our defense? 15th. So about overall decent everything. Desmond Ridder looks like his career here is going to be like a Carson Wentz situation, honestly. He's not asked to do a lot, but we still need an athletic player. He has a good passer rating. We don't need him to do a lot. He was sacked 40 times. I want to just see like another quarterback to see. Oh, I guess it's not that bad. But this is like, plays pretty decent. 34 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. We are not asking a lot from him, honestly. We just need him to show up. 1,700 yards exactly for Nick Chubb. He had 100 average every game. 6 touchdowns. Demetric Felton Jr. 474 yards, 4 touchdowns. Desmond Ridder also had 2 rushing touchdowns and 100 yards. Post Thomas's first year, he had 4 touchdowns, but only 79 yards. Got to be like a crazy ratio for that. Davante Adams had another 1,000-yard season, 14 touchdowns. We have not like really seen anything about Davante Adams this whole like rebuild basically. Drake London, 831 yards, 8 touchdowns. Austin Hooper, 781 yards, 8 touchdowns. It's not like these players are having insane games. It's a running team. 123 yards for Owusu. Ronnie Harrison has 108 tackles. Myles Garrett, 22 sacks. Aiden Hutchinson, or not sacks, tackles for loss. Aiden Hutchinson had 17. Chase Young had 17. Jordan Elliott also had 17. Sacks. Show me something. Okay, Myles Garrett, 17.5. Showing that playing defensive tackle. Perfect. Aiden Hutchinson at 8.5. Chase Young had 7. So Aiden Hutchinson stepped up a little bit this season. Still only star development. Not ideal. And who had some interceptions? Ronnie Harrison had 4. Denzel Ward had 3. Owusu had 2. 3D Williams had 2, and Greg Newsom had 2. Yep, that's about it. Did we win any awards? That's what we need to see. No. Very interesting. Well, at least we didn't win any of these. As long as Patrick Mahomes is in here, we're probably not going to win anything. Desmond Ridder was actually up there for Offensive Player of the Year. Interesting. Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett lost to Mitchell Agudu. Was this not the dude we were, might have signed? I thought it was. Kayvon Thibodeau's there too. No one else. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Otis Thomas is there. He had 4 touchdowns. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Desmond Ridder is actually at 2, right behind Mahomes for best QB. Interesting. This is just because he has good passer rating. Okay, can we beat the Ravens, the divisional or the wild card round to make it to divisional? We lost last year. We lost again. Dude, this team's good. How are we losing? How are we losing? Well, what's up with this, man? Okay. On to another offseason. Packers go back-to-back Super Bowls and win them both. Love to see it. Just not right now. So, I don't have money for free agency. So, I think I'm just going to skip straight to the draft. Because it doesn't really matter. And I'll see you guys in the draft. Because this is going to crash. We know that. Jets had the first round pick. I told you guys. So, Jets were the worst in the league. They had the first round pick. We pick at 24. I don't really know what we even need. We still just need linebacker, I guess. Good outside linebacker. We also could, I guess, use quarterback, but of course nothing we need falls to us. I don't need any of this. I really don't. Defensive tackle. About the only thing I need here. He's fast. He's strong, but we already have a defensive tackle behind Myles Garrett, so still my dilemma is I just need linebacker. We did lose Austin Hooper, I guess. Are there any linebackers here? Is there any? Here we go. Dante Lofton. It might be a reach. He looks good, but something I've learned is the linebacker looks good, probably bad. We're gonna take him. In development. Oh, finally. I needed this. I've been wanting him development on a linebacker. He can move right to left outside linebacker. That's kind of funny. Right to left outside linebacker. Anyways, we can move him there. He'll be fine. And look at that, another linebacker. We also have another corner here. He's a scheme fit too. Looks horrible. How did he go from 20th cornerback to 2nd on the broad jump between those 2 days? That's interesting. Let's see about these linebackers. It's a good vertical. Not impressed with him in general though. What is Pierre Davis? Look at Pierre Davis. Now we're kind of dropping talent, I guess. We are one of his top fits. Yeah, no, we're dropping talent. I'm gonna take that corner because we just need corner. We have everything else. I guess we don't need corner. It would be nice to have more depth at that position though. Doesn't look that good. Oh well. More linebackers. Alex Fitzpatrick. Ryan Fitzpatrick has a brother. He plays receiver. You know, just for the memes, I'm taking Alex Fitzpatrick. Normal development, but Ryan Fitzpatrick's brother should fit really well into this team. Did I just use that 3rd round pick that I said I was gonna trade down this whole video? God damn it. Now I have to trade down this 3rd round pick and it loses value because that one was 3 picks before. We are in the 2024 one. I want 2025 3rd. Gonna be the worst team with the 2025 3rd. You're gonna give me a 2025 4th? Are you lost your damn mind? We'll take this one from the Vikings. The Vikings surely will do bad next year. I'll make sure of it. I'm gonna take this running back here. Really fast. Oh my god, really fast. Nothing more that I love than wasting talent. So we're taking him. We also, honestly, at this point, I have no one that we need. There's no position that comes into mind and oh, we need some there. So I'm just fucking throwing stones into the air. This is gonna be our last pick. I'm gonna take a fullback here. Really want to keep that fullback lineup just heavy. This guy's supposed to be an undrafted free agent. Not on my watch. We got a great fullback. Fullback's a position that's just so odd. Drafting fullback in the draft. Anyways, in a draft, And we'll see the draft recap, see if the game crashes or not. Dante Lofton, which is the hidden development player, is the only one we hit on. This guy's gonna start at left outside. Over whoever else was there. Alex Fitzpatrick was decent, I guess. Other than that, I want to see, I keep forgetting to do this, I want to see just who overall is the top players. Because we really could have, like, missed heavily. We're gonna go by overall. I guess we missed on Josh Ward, which would have been there for us. 78 overall, but we don't need a safety. I guess it's fine. He's also 23, a little old. Gabe O'Connell would have been nice. His quarterback starting out is better than our quarterback. Went to the Lions, who have Malik Willis. This just proves that draft's broken. Round 4, pick 11. Running back that's better than what we got. Another quarterback. We couldn't even pick him though, so they're just like all the quarterbacks go right away, basically, because like if they're projected to go, that's when they go, and it's kind of bullshit because like in real life, Bills weren't going to take a quarterback at 1. Jets definitely weren't going to take a quarterback at 1. This is a fantasy rebuild, I guess. So it's fine. This is the team for season 3, I believe. Desmond Ridder is refusing to get a development trait. God knows what reason. And he's playing just what he needs to play as. We don't need a great quarterback. We have what we need here. Well, I guess Owusu got Superstar X Factor. What the fuck? When did this happen? Okay, that's fine. So he has Aiden Hutchinson got Superstar. Okay. And Denzel Ward got Superstar. Interesting. I'm really glad this happened, but when did it happen? And at this point, Clark's starting at middle linebacker. Younger than Anthony Walker. Lofton will start over here right outside. So I'm gonna see something. I didn't even look at free agency. I don't even think we have money though. I want to see what quarterbacks are in free agency. Because I don't think, like, I don't know about you guys. I'm starting to wonder, right? Is Desmond Ridder the answer to this team? We are in debt heavy. Okay. So Desmond Ridder, never doubt him for a second. His numbers look bad. Oh well. Let's simulate the midseason. We are 3-4. What happened? Chubb's leading at 900 yards. Why are we so bad? I'm not going to look at our stats or anything. If we can't make it to the playoffs this year, we can't do anything in the playoffs. It might be time to move on from Desmond Ridder. Instead of doing anything in this rebuild, we go to the playoffs multiple times and get rid of the player that brought us there. Oh god, there's a lot of heavy contracts to hand out. We need to re-sign Owusu. We can have the money for this? Oh my god. Why is Jimmy Garoppolo on the team? I'm most concerned about bringing back Chubb. He wants 5 years. I think he's gonna drop like everything by then. We gotta re-sign Greg Newsome too. Okay, luckily these guys are willing to sign. Like, they're not gonna make it difficult for me. And will JC Treader come back for us? Please? He wants more money, so probably a no to JC Treader because we don't have more money to offer him. Unless I can, like, free up some money. Doubt it, though. So that's unfortunate. Let's simulate to the playoffs, though. This is gonna be rough if we're having money issues because quarterback position's gotta change. We, didn't make it at A9, the first time in this rebuild where we didn't make it. How bad was the team then? We're, Desmond Ridder is gone. 18th offense, he sucked this year. 29th defense, our whole team sucked this year. 21 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Garoppolo played better. I don't know why Garoppolo played at all, but 3,500 yards. I can't justify keeping him. 2,100 yards and 21 touchdowns. Nicholas. What the Nick Chubb should win MVP. Devontae Adams at 1,000 yards still, 5 touchdowns. See, these guys just aren't getting any production. I went out and got Drake London. Just not getting anything out of him, really. 116 tackles for Wusu. Ronnie Harrison has 105. Myles Garrett had 18 tackles for loss. Chase Young had 17. Tommy Togai had 13. Aiden Hutchinson had 12. Let's see sacks. Myles Garrett had 10. Chase Young had 9.5. Aiden Hutchinson had 3.5. See, these three are like the ones that are getting all the productivity out of tackles for loss and sacks, basically, from what I'm noticing. Which is why I wanted them as those front three. Nick Chubb is at 3 for MVP. So I just already know he's not going to win Offensive Player of the Year. Because that's such bullshit. Man should fix this. I don't think quarterback, if they're winning MVP already, should win Offensive Player of the Year. I don't think they should let the award, like that award especially, go to 2 different players. Myles Garrett's at 8 for Defensive Player of the Year. Zach Robinson, I don't know who this is at 6 for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Dante Lofton's up here at 7. Oh, I forgot about him. I'm assuming he didn't have a good year. And it's rough now. Like, we kind of got to figure out what to do for this team. We went from really good team making the playoffs every year, and Desmond Ridder being kind of trash working out for us. Now it is not working out for us. We got to get a new center. He's gonna be gone, even though this line's been perfect all video. Dante Lofton's a superstar X Factor. Are you kidding me right now? Oh my god. This team's so insane. It's incredible. This defense should not played bad at all. I don't know why they did. Next season, Desmond Ridder's out. We're gonna have a new center. Might have to trade up in the draft to get a quarterback because everyone just decides I'm gonna use my first round pick on a quarterback even though I don't need it. I could honestly send straight through offseason and into the draft because I don't think I'll have money, but I'll double check to make sure we have money, or that we don't have money, I guess. Oh, we actually do have a little bit of money here, so we can re-sign JC Treader. Okay, buddy, we're playing that game. I'm gonna franchise tag him. I just don't want to deal with it. And by the way, I'm gonna end up I'm gonna try to trade for draft picks, but I don't know now if he'll let me. That we're in debt. Chiefs won the Super Bowl 42-40 to the Bucks. That would have been a good Super Bowl to watch, I assume. We're gonna sum to the draft, or we're summing to the draft, and I'll see what I can do then. Okay, boys, we pick at 12. I want to see where these quarterbacks that are here are ranked, because they're gonna go where they're ranked at. Oh, Christian Lamb, Ole Miss is ranked as number 1. He looks good, right? Oh yeah, we're gonna go trade up for Christian Lamb. It shouldn't cost a lot. I think we could also keep that 12th round. I think we could keep the 12th pick too, if I play my cards right. I'm gonna have to trade like the rest of the stuff I have in this draft, which I don't have a problem with. But I'm gonna have to also try to trade players because I have to free up like 10 million money to be $10 million or something to be able to even trade. Like 9 million I gotta trade out of this, so that should be fun. I'm going to have to give up so much to get this trade done. This is unreal. I might literally have to trade the 12th. Like, I'm literally gonna have to swap picks with them because of how picky they're being about this. That is crazy. Yeah, now they'll take it. I'm gonna have to like trade a first this year, a second next year, and maybe like a fourth or something this year along with it to get them to, yeah, literally, like, I'm gonna have to give up so much to get this pick. This quarterback better be damn worth, you assholes. Can I wonder if I can get that trade back if I give them Desmond Ridder. Do you think they would take that? Do you think the Eagles would give me my 12th pick back, or my 12th pick back for Desmond Ridder? Salary cap, yeah. So you can trade picks without the salary cap being like involved, but that's about it. Now we can take that quarterback out of Ole Miss. What was his name? Like Christian something? Christian Lamb out of Ole Miss. You're welcome to the team. And development, that's what I like to see. Looks great. He's fast and can throw the ball, which is literally what Desmond Ridder was lacking for this team this whole time, is not being able to throw the ball. Now we can go ahead and worry about everything else. Jabril Stevenson. What a sick ass name. We're actually one of his top picks. His top fits. I don't like him though. And for that exact reason, I don't care if he's projected to go in the first round or not. I'm not going to take him. He did jump 116 spots. We are gonna need line, probably. Wisconsin, boy. Go Wisconsin. Brandon Lennon. I'm gonna take this center. Probably gonna need him soon. In development, great. 2 in development players. So we've hit on 2 of our 2 players so far, and we don't even know the overall of that quarterback. That quarterback, by the way, we're only gonna play like 1 or 2 more seasons, so that quarterback's needs to prove himself really quickly. We are probably gonna take this linebacker here. Can never have enough linebackers. Right? Oliver Hayden, not gonna take him. Never. We could take Vaughn Parks. I don't want to take linebacker. What about Baskerville out of Alabama? Alabama kind of is like a green flag instantly for me when I see it. I'll take him. Looks great. Hand development again. We have hit 3 on 3 for hand development players. That's crazy, honestly. And the 3rd round pick that we have to trade down for every year because it's supposed to be gaining value. It's not gaining value. Titans are gonna give us a 3rd round pick next year for it, and that's what we want, man. We are gonna gain value on that pick, I promise. Linemen are still, they're aging, and their contracts are gonna be coming up. So I'm gonna take another lineman here. Normal development, first normal development player we got in the class, by the way. And this next pick will be our last, as always. 5th round pick is going to be our last pick we do in the draft. 6th and 7th, I could give a shit about. On Johnny Dawkins here, maybe. Yeah, I'll take him. Seems good. Normal development. Okay. Christian Lamb, right? 74 overall, hand development. 74 overall. So Desmond Ridder is a higher overall than him, but I think he's going to be better because he's hand development, so he's going to progress better. Brandon Lennon, also hand development, 72 overall. He'll just get better too. And Baskerville, he's hidden development, but he's only a 67 overall, which is odd. So I guess we did hit on the first 3. I don't care if he's a 67 overall. Having hand development is instantly a green flag for me. I told you guys, just look for the Alabama players. Just look for them. It's instantly a W. So this is the team going into last year, second to last year. Really interesting. Devontae Adams should have a good year. He's dropped his development trait. He's dropped down to superstar. But this should change, right? Because I think Christian Lamb's gonna have a good year. He can actually throw the ball. Baskerville is actually gonna start over whoever that was, something Tucker. He's gonna start over him because he has hand development. These players should have good seasons. Defense should be elite this year. We really have a good feeling about our defense this year. And Chubb's getting every single running back snap, it looks like. Yeah, so we are going to skip to midseason. This team, there's no excuse that we should be bad. Literally, this team looks perfect. 2-5 at midseason. No, we're changing playbook. Like, at least tell me that, like, the offense is doing decent. Because if not, the playbook's changing. Offense is 4th. What about our defense? 21st. No, okay. So, here's what's gonna happen. We're changing the offense and the defense to the broken ones. Because this team should be winning. It's not like some of my other rebuilds where like some of the parts of the team are lackluster, and I clicked the wrong thing. You know, I want to see. No, I'm gonna change the playbooks. We should be winning games. I don't know why we aren't. It just doesn't make any sense to me at all. Lamb's star development. He's actually playing down with morale right now, so he would be 76. We're gonna change the schema and the playbooks, and I'll see you guys. We're gonna simulate the playoffs now. Actually, I want to see. My bad. I want to see what we need to sign, and then I'll simulate to the playoffs. This is really disappointing. We went from being 12-5 with a bad Desmond Ridder. I cannot justify giving him a contract. That hurts me so much. Like, I might give him a contract, but can I justify it? I can justify giving Ian Hutchinson a contract. That's a crazy thing. Ian Hutchinson's already due for a contract. That's how long this rebuild has been going. So this should, like, legitimately be the last year of the rebuild, I'm pretty sure. This year and next year. Same thing with Drake London. We're from the same class. And this team hasn't done shit in that time. Honestly. What the fuck? I'm not re-signing Desmond Ridder. I already found his replacement. Jack Conklin. That's a funny name. I'll re-sign for 1 year. All the others will be based off like how we do in the playoffs. If we get to the playoffs, I'll also sign Betonio. The good thing about Madden is they don't regress linemen inaccurately. They actually regress them fine. Like, these guys are 30, but it's not like they're gonna drop an overall bunch like a quarterback will. When most quarterbacks don't regress at 30, they're getting a little better with regression, I guess. I'll give man that, but that's literally about it. Man 20, a player hit 30 and they were done for. And I'll skip to midseason now. They're playoffs. We didn't make it. We went 7-2. What the hell? Oh boy. See how we did. I'll do 1 more year after this and that's it. I can't keep. Christian Lamb did really well. We had the 3rd offense, 21st defense. I did switch the Chiefs playbook because at this point it's ridiculous that we aren't winning games. Can I see passing stats, please? Christian Lamb played pretty well. Desmond Ridder's 1 pass. Interesting. I mean, yeah, he played definitely better than Desmond Ridder has. 1,500 yards for Nick Chubb's, 8 touchdowns. Thomas had 165 yards, 5 touchdowns. Receiving yards, Drake London, 1,500 yards, 13 touchdowns. Devontae, 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns. This is what the stats should be looking like with the players we have on this team. 112 tackles for Owusu. Is that 25 tackles for loss? What a psychopath. Myles Garrett has to win Defensive Player of the Year. 25 tackles for loss for Myles Garrett, 19 from Chase Young, 12 from Aiden, and 11 from Baskerville. He's a rookie, or he was a rookie. Sacks. Myles Garrett, 20 and a half. Chase Young, 11 and a half. Aiden Hutchinson, 6. Jeremiah Owusu, 3. I've noticed that Aiden Hutchinson that kind of just fallen behind in sacks between the other 2. Greg Newsome, 3. Ronnie Harrison, 3. Grant Dilpitt, 2. John Johnson, 2. Denzel Ward, 2. Josh Adams, 1. Let's see awards. MVP, we're nowhere to be seen anywhere, obviously. Urban Meyer won Coach of the Year. Bullshit. Offensive Player of the Year, Nick Chubb was at 4. Okay. Myles Garrett didn't win Defensive Player of the Year. Okay, whatever, man. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Christian Lamb. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Baskerville is down there. And yeah, this rebuild's gonna go on longer than normal, because I am going to go and simulate 1 more season. Boys, I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably simulating the draft. I have nothing to see in the draft, nothing to care about, and with the time constraints we have, we're already running on the 2-hour mark. Panthers beat the Chiefs at Super Bowl 6. We didn't even win Offensive Rookie of the Year. What the hell? Trevor Lawrence is on the Panthers? What? Let's simulate to the... Let's re-sign some players. I'm gonna re-sign Devontae if we have the money. Can't justify leaving Devontae, especially if it's just for 1 year. We have to have him back for. So Njoku's, I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna let JC Tretter go. Damone Clark, I want to resign. And I'll give him a bunch of money to make sure he comes back. Dude, I don't have an issue letting JC Tretter go, because I have that linebacker, Jaleel Billingsley. I do have an issue letting go, because if I let 2 tight ends go, we're kind of fucked. And Devontae Adams, I can't believe I'm paying you this much, but I want you back. You would like to play for a new team next year? Well, I would like you to cut that bullshit, because you're coming right back, and you're going to help this team win a Super Bowl. We should be broke now, right? Oh yeah, we're broke. 600K. I'm going to simulate to, I'm just simulating straight to next season. No point in me even looking through the draft. I already said that I kind of wanted to do a draft recap, but I guess not. Christian Lamb is up to Superstar, and we have a shitty line here at guard. What happened to our guard? Did he retire? Oh well. Anyways, this is the team for season. I don't even know what season this is. We're deep into this rebuild, and nothing seemed to change. Lofton dropped development trait. Don't know why. Did he have a development trait? I believe he did. Someone dropped development trait. There was 3 superstar X factors on this defense. I'm gonna see if we even have money to get right guard for agency. If not, I'm not going to worry about it, honestly. It is the last season. I just want to get this over. I wanted us to win a Super Bowl, but we went to the playoffs twice, missed them big time. I don't know how. I checked and we don't have the money for it, so we're just going to go sim to mid-season. Hope the team's good. Mid-season, we are 4-3. Let's see weekly awards. I know it's probably going to be a defensive player. Offense sucks. Yep. Myles Garrett had 3 sacks. What a psychopath. Oh, this is rough. We're having it really rough, aren't we? Myles Garrett has 14 sacks. What a psychopath. Mid-season, he has 14 sacks. He doesn't break sack record at playoffs time. I'm going to lose my mind, man. He should easily, if he has 14 mid-season, you guys do the math. He should have a lot at the end of the season. Did we make the playoffs? We did at 10-7. Just barely. Myles Garrett had 26 sacks. D'Angelo Malone had 27. What was with people this season? Oh my god. I need to see the stats. Drake London was up there in receiving yards too. We were 4th offense. What was our defense? Had to be good. 9th defense. We barely squeezed in 10 wins though. Christian Lamb, 4,700 yards, 38 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, rushing. 1,400 yards for Nick Chubb, 21 touchdowns. That was Thomas, 208, 3 touchdowns. Honestly, these passing numbers aren't like anything super impressive. It's just better than what we had. It's not like crazy. Drake London, 1,500 yards, 11 touchdowns. Devontae, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Jaleel Billingsley, first year at tight end 1, 10 touchdowns, 800 yards. Nick Chubb also had almost 500 receiving yards and 7 touchdowns. Defense should be insane. Damone Clark, 121 tackles. I'm pretty sure it was this first year starting middle linebacker. I don't know. 21 tackles for loss for Myles Garrett. 16 for Aiden Hutchinson. Chase Young, 12. Dante Lefton, 10. Myles Garrett, 26.5 sacks. Destroyed the leading, like literally, bro. Aiden Hutchinson at 19.5, finally starting to come in and play well. Chase Young dropped though, 7.5. Grant Delpit, 3. Denzel Ward, 3. Damone Clark, 2. Greedy Williams, 2 for interceptions. The Myles Garrett thing just shocked me. I'm gonna go look at yearly awards. Surely we want something. Nick Chubb was at 3 for MVP. That's rare. Myles Garrett was an MVP contender. Odd. Offensive Player of the Year, Nick Chubb barely lost to Lamar. And Christian Lamb was also there. Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett. And he most likely will just win it in general because D'Angelo Malone was the only one who led in sacks above him. Aiden Hutchinson was also here at 3. So, yeah. Did we have any rookies in here? I didn't take any of our rookies. Michael Clark. Don't even know what he plays at. He was in there. Best running back, Nick Chubb. Best receiver, Drake London was at 2. Best D-line, Myles Garrett. Looking good for us, boys. Looking real good. Now let's go and sim this game and hope we win it because I will lose my mind. I will. Starting off, we score a touchdown. Steelers can't really do anything. We score 3 points, just a field goal. They score a field goal. We score a touchdown. We're ahead. Are we gonna stay ahead? We have a pretty big lead here. We gotta stop them though. They've only been able to put up field goals, it looks like, and that's it. That's game. We win. Only held them to field goals. Defense kind of dominated, and it also helped that Christian Lamb had a really great game. No touchdowns though. This makes me feel good about this playoff run. Okay, I'm going to go sim through every playoff game we have. Well, it looks like our playoff run might end early, but we're still going to simulate through. If we lose, that makes it more dramatic, especially if it's close. I need some sort of content to make up for all this. They also have the sack record holder now and D'Angelo Malone on their team. I just saw that, so that's crazy. Oh boys, let's hope we can win. They score a touchdown, we score a touchdown. We score another touchdown. They score a field goal. We score a touchdown. We're going to go scores. Nope. They score. It's close. We score again. We got a good lead on them right now. Oh, it's close. This is a close game. It's very close. Can we win this? right? I just want to see some plays. Oh, 2-minute warning. I think we're just gonna kill the clock, right? We still gotta see. Right? Is that superstar? Did Christian Lamb get superstar? Chubb's just. We're probably just gonna hand it off to Chubb every time. We should. If we get a first down, this game's over. That's all we need. That's all we need. Get a first down, boys. Pass the ball. You got Devontae Adams and Drake London running again, and Chubb runs straight into people. Not looking good. This could easily be our downfall if we don't do anything about this. We have to get a first down here. What is Christian Lamb gonna do? Christian Lamb's gonna get sacked. I hate that they do that. They it's a glitch in Madden. If you're watching through sim, it doesn't matter what quarterback it is, they won't scramble out. They'll literally just let that happen. And that's probably gonna be what causes this game to end unless we stop them. And we instantly got the ball back. How did that happen? How did that happen? Did they throw a fumble? Okay, that works for us. That was shocking. That was scary. That was really scary. AFC Championship now. We gotta win. We have to win. As long as we don't play a division rival or like the Ravens, we should be fine. Since Ravens like to take us out. And it's the fucking Ravens. Are you serious? Okay. Who got the weekly award? Probably there was multiple turnovers. Myles Garrett had 3 sacks in that game. He's just continuing his dominance. And we're gonna go see how we do in the conference championship. So we start with the ball. We score. We score again. 14-0. We score again. 21-0. 21-7. 21-14. They're slowly coming back. We're keeping that lead though. I don't oh, 21-28. Are we gonna? The game's over. Yep. We go to the Super Bowl. Oh boy. Can we do it? Can the Browns finally do it? This whole rebuild, we probably should have had one. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to be negative. This whole rebuild probably should have had a Super Bowl at some point. Multiple years good. Just we had Desmond Ritter. Literally it, I guess. And now it's Super Bowl time, boys. And now we're playing the Panthers in the Super Bowl. If I remember, they had an odd quarterback at their... What was their quarterback? Huh, that's interesting. I can't remember. It was someone I was like, oh, that's why is he there? I can't remember who it was. And it's gonna bug me. I'll see it at the end of the game, but it's gonna bug me. We are gonna sim. And we can't score off the first drive. They do. We score. Like, it looks like a pick 6 maybe or something like that. We score. Game's all tied. They are going to have a lead up into halftime. We score right back to answer back. This is a very close game. We finally get a lead. We're going to keep the lead. It looks like it. But yeah, now we're just blowing them out. Game's over, basically. And we finally won the Super Bowl. Who was their quarterback? Trevor Lawrence. That's who it was. Christian Lamb had 343 yards. And 4 touchdowns on this. Wow. How did we do rushing? Nick Chubb only had 53 rushing yards. Drake London had 128 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns. How did we do defensively though? That's what I want to see. Do we have any sacks? No. I guess Damone Clark and Aiden Hutchinson had a sack. Who had an interception? I feel like no one had an interception. Anyone have a forced fumble? No. Okay, so we that's it. We won the Super Bowl finally. It only took like all of the video to finally win one. It would have been nice to win something before then. So we won the Super Bowl, and that's all I wanted. Oh, I'm so proud of my team. Anyways, I don't think I've won a Super Bowl in any of my rebuilds. I think I did one, but that's great. Especially after the Bears rebuild. I feel really bad. So anyways, thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys all enjoy. If you didn't enjoy, leave a like and subscribe. If you want any other rebuilds done, leave a comment on the team you want. I know not a lot of people are seeing these videos, but if you do and you can think of a team you want, leave it down below. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. See you guys all later. Peace.